Hello, hello, and welcome to the Love Your Rebel show. I'm Cindy, fam, and today I would like to talk to you about how to keep the most important relationships alive. Alive. That's very important. Alive. So hence the hearts everywhere filter. I thought it would be interesting. I just found that anyway. Um, so, yeah, so, keeping a relationship is already difficult, but also keeping it alive is much more difficult than you would imagine. But I think the most important thing is having the open communications, constant communication, like either is verbal, body language, or visual language, right? There has to have that connection and that kind of communication, to keep the person intrigued, interested, or just the connection there that you would say is worth your time and effort, right? Because honestly to say, some relationships aren't worth it, right? To keep going and going, but some people can't see that. But we, of course, will know that, because when they're draining your energy and when you're like around them and you're not happy, then obviously that's not a good relationship to maintain or even to be around, right? So I thought, why not have these kind of conversations, right? Because this conversation is very important, and you need to keep the relationship alive, especially your important ones like your husband, or your best friend, your family, and your really, really close friends that you hang with, like your top 5 friends kind of thing. And, it's really hard sometimes to say that, but I think the thing about having deep relationships and also trying to keep that communication, in a way it's hard, in a way it's not, because now technology gives you that advantage, right? You can just give them a call. Nowadays there's so much software, a video call, and COVID. What do you do in COVID? You can't meet up with them. So, technology, really, if you really want to stay connected with anyone, or there's really no excuse for not doing so, right? And that's the one thing, right? No excuses at all. You're probably busy, but you can always make time once in a while. I think that's a good thing, actually. You should make time to put in effort to get connected again, reconnect again with the people that are important in your life. And so, what are some tips that I can say that I have worked for me? For me, I'll say communication, honest, open communications. Say what's on your mind, even if sometimes it's really hard, because some truths aren't, aren't easy to swallow. The other thing is like do something different out of the norm. Like you always go out and eat every day, or every once in a while you go and eat for your dates or something. Do something more active. I don't know. If you guys aren't really active, do something slightly active, And another thing is, I think the last thing is, and one of the most important thing is to give each other space to miss each other, space to have more stories to tell, and space to rethink of your goals and come back and together, and also have that meaningful conversations. And it's just another point of view that you can if you go out to, that's why I love traveling. If you go out to the world, you see people with different situations, you see different ways of doing things, see different ways how people react to different things. So that also gives you your opportunity to explore yourself as well. And those three is the overarching thing for me. I think for not the only ones, but for me is the one of the top three is important of getting your relationship up, alive, and in that priority zone always, kind of thing. So who are you gonna put some effort into now? And you can definitely cut some people out, and there's a lot of options, ways to do it, to be surrounded by loved ones, groups that care about you, just a positive environment. And so I just want to end with this, rebels. You know who you are. Be yourself, but also remember what relationships to have a little bit of lenience on. I know that I have to have that. Oh well, see you for the next episode. Ciao.